Hi, welcome to Political Matters on Joyce TV with Joyce Aigbokhan. Today we have with us on Political Matters the lead counsel, FOI Counsel President Aigbokhan. So we're going to be discussing rule of law and justice, human rights and civil liberty. Welcome to Political Matters on Joyce TV.
Thank you.
So sir, can you tell us a little about yourself?
Okay, my name is President Aigbokhan. I'm a lawyer. Most likely I prefer to call myself a development lawyer. I was called to bar in the year 2009, and I'll be practicing the law full-time scale. Practically, I've done some few cases of recognition. We did the prisoner right to vote case in 2014. In 2015, we did the right to information case with the NDDC, where the court held that freedom of information is a standalone human right. And that case, the significance of that case is that it led to the audit of the NDDC in 2017 when President Buhari came to office. We also did the case on to know the number of persons in our prisons who have non-indigent, who are not from this country. So the court granted it and worked with the Nigerian prison services to see if the figure and take necessary policy action, perhaps on their fast-track trial or perhaps their deportation. So I've done a few cases on development, like I said. You may mistake it for public interest. Public interest means that things that interest the public, but development means that you're trying to direct the law to soft area that are not of recognition for spark or policy.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. So now, let's take a look at the legal background and experience. How has your legal background influenced your approach to governance and decision making?
Okay, thank you. My background as a lawyer, I was trained by an erudite senior advocate of Nigeria. So my background training as a lawyer is actually elitist. So I wasn't trained to be disposed to the poor or the marginalized or the indigent. It wasn't part of my training, but it was my core. So I had my core clearly cut out and a bit distinct from my training. So there's a blend. So my practice all through.
I didn't understand that.
Assist indigent persons, but it wasn't really my core background. So my background is a bit distinct from my core day-to-day legal practice.
All right. Okay. Can you share any notable cases or experience from your legal career that have shaped your perspective on justice and fairness?
A whole lot of them. I did a case of a man working in the state. So I was in court when the judge called on me to assist the accused person because it was a charge, about a murder charge. So they can't proceed with the prosecution without the accused person having a lawyer.
Okay.
So I volunteered to be the lawyer. But I asked that the court assist me with the record so that I can read it. I didn't have money to duplicate the records. So we had an agreement, they photocopy every file and give it to me. We get it to the office and discovered that it was a case where the accused person was alleged to have killed a little baby in the bush. So was it a case I cannot return? But my call, we were asked to defend anybody, so I had to defend. So I defended the accused persons. We lost it. The accused person was sentenced to death. So anytime I go to the prison to visit him, because he calls me on phone regularly, because he was their pastor, so he has access to phone. He will call me and thank me. So but I discovered that every Sunday at about 7:15 or 7:20, maximum 7:30, he will send me a text and pray for me. So that was very consistent. So I was surprised. I was like, if I have one client praying for somebody, something, let me try and see what I can do to help him on appeal. We have lost already. Yeah. So I went to meet him. We started putting documents together. I transmitted the record to. Now I was looking for money to transmit the record. One lawyer from the Onitsha came and transmitted the record. So I went to meet him. I said, I'm not a guy in your case, so I was looking for money to transmit the record. One lawyer has transmitted the record. He now said, no, he just want to work with the lawyer. So I reached out to the lawyer and said, Barrister, please, so the record you transmitted, it's my case. But now that you have transmitted, let me look for money and pay you back. Because the client is saying that I should be the one to do it. But I cannot have my good conscience on and continue the case when I know that I'm not the one who spent money on it. It's not fair. The lawyer said, no, you can't collect money, that you must do the case. I said, I don't understand. I said, me, I'm not there. I said, no problem, just continue. I left. I went to meet him. He called me and said I should come to the prison. When they said, please, supervise, how far you go? I said, the other lawyer is doing. He said, no, he doesn't want. I said, no, reach you. He said, no. I called the lawyer. They said, this man says she don't represent him, but I should continue. I should pay your money. He said, no, he's not collecting money. On the day of the case, I went to court. He was also in court. I told the court that the court should thank him for transmitting the record. But the truth is that he's the one who transmitted the record. The client insists that I do the case. And they asked him a simple question, have you ever met the client? He said, no. The judge said, my friend.
So where did he came from?
He just made an arrangement with the registrar, one of the registrar of courts, to be transmitting record for them. When they have no meet, they have no meeting.
Was he paid by the other opponents? What do people call it?
No. He tried to do a criminal pro bono.
Okay.
But in doing that criminal pro bono, there are protocol. He didn't follow it.
Okay.
And it's not ready for him to be reimbursed.
Okay.
So the court said they should remove his wig, remove his gown, and run out of the courtroom. That's why he ran out of the courtroom, and the court said I should continue the case. That's why we defended that case. And honestly, I will tell you that the judgment went to him in prison to update him for what was going on, and I've formally taken over the case. Okay. And he told me a dream that he had. That in that dream that I took him out of the prison. So I was surprised. And I was laughing because what I filed was just lawyer's brief. It wasn't an appeal brief that is short bound to upturn that kind of a very sound judgment at the trial court. So I left. So after like 3 months, I was doing, we have a lot of work. I was doing some work and all that. I got a bit tired. So I said, let me just stretch myself. So at that time, my office was at the present place where the ShopRite is. So in that my office space, I can sit from my window, I'll be seeing Protea Hotel. And I will just be, that's why I just ease myself. So when I stand up, open my window, I'm seeing the Protea Hotel, I'm seeing people moving and I'm seeing the color and all that. I'm seeing good life, like I'm in Nigeria, I'm seeing UK. So it just eases me off. So that was what I just decided to do that evening at about 7. I was just relaxing myself, observing. So after some time, inspiration just came that I should go and check that file. Because it's not on my table. It's not, I've finished everything with it, so it's on the shelf. So I picked the file, brought it to the table. The other things I was working on, I put it off. I was just scaling through the file. And the 3rd page, I saw that it was a plea. There's what called plea. I also observed that the first one of the plea is that accused person is arraigned in chambers and all that. I said, arraigned accused person in chambers. I said, okay, maybe there's another plea. I checked, I didn't say no that. I said, accused cannot be arraigned in chambers. There is the law. You must arraign the person in an open
chamber. Okay. Well, chamber is very from court.
Yes, chamber is the judge's office.
Okay.
So, could it be the ground that would set this guy free? But I found my brief already. I shut my window. I concentrated. So let me see what can come out from this. I started to do my research. I had the reasons to pause the case and I made my notice of appeal, which I did. I amended it and I raised that ground. And an accused person cannot be tried inside chamber. And a plea cannot be taken in chamber. I'm taking an open court. So I filed the brief again. So the lawyer, on the other hand, my learning senior advocate, Babatude Ogala, saw the brief. He also replied. We argued it. Lo and behold, the court agreed. Said that the trial lower court was irregular and was set aside. So it is a very a landmark decision and also quite delicate because there was no harm. Will not have been sentenced to. The appeal will not have been dismissed, and by now it would have been gone.
So
would have been harmed.
You eventually won the case.
Yes. So the life of that individual was restored.
But did he really committed the crime?
It's not for me to answer because according to he told me he didn't do it, but there were very strong evidences tilting towards the action alleged.
That was a good one. So how do you balance your role as a lawyer and particularly when faced with complex legal issues?
The role as a lawyer is defined for me by the rules of professional conduct.
Okay.
And when faced with legal issue, complex legal issue, my role is not defined by my experience and life stone that life has thrown at you and not having you able to use it. So it's a major issue. If you don't balance it properly, you may just have yourself in a ditch. You're trying to help somebody, you just got a lot of inside the gutter. I share with you an experience. I was doing a case for someone. He approached me. He had this 26 million naira taken from him. No, borrowed him money out. So the young man gave it to, has not been able to pay back. And his loan, he doesn't want to pay. So he said, take this young man to court. I said, okay, this is my legal fee. He said, no, I can't pay you. When you win the case, you take 10%. I said, no, 10% just more. 20, he said, okay, you take 20%. I was happy. I started the case. I called the young man on phone. He said, we'll come and see me. When they came, they were hiding. They said, they thought we were arresting the police. He was around, but he didn't show up. And of course, I don't know him facially. So after some time, he said, I should write my request in a letter. I said, this man said I should write my request in a letter to write a formal demand notice. It means that he's up to something. So I filed it. I wrote him a demand notice. Within 2 weeks, I took him to court. No, within 30 days of that demand notice, I think he edited from it. I took him to court.
Okay.
I didn't know that what he was wanting to get by asking me to write to him formally was a name. Well, he has the name of the person who gave him money, but doesn't have the name of the lawyer. So from that letter, he could extract the name of the lawyer, accused person and all that. And he took our name to a native daughter.
So
the person
the native will work on it so that you will not be able to proceed.
Exactly. So when we are going to court, the first night we went to court from Benin to the court is in Kwale. In Abudu, our vehicle was overheating and it blew up. We all ran out, started looking for water. Exhaust, this thing gone. Not catalyst, no. The thing under the engine, what they call it. Not the javels. What gives the water and all that. So the vehicle was damaged at that point. We now chartered vehicle from there to the when we came back from court. We came to that spot and now carried a truck to tow the vehicle to Benin. So all the trips, one disaster or the other. We were on it. They had their own lawyer too. So suddenly, I started having some dream of danger, very big danger, very serious danger. So I met my pastor, said this kind of dream I'm having. He didn't give it serious interpretation, just said it's job related. I just said, God will fight for you and all that. So I was ready to sit down and say, I bring another thing here. He didn't. I said, this man don't know the velocity of it. But suddenly, there was a short heaven. You understand? Suddenly I didn't have client, I didn't have money. The client that we know, you have client that pay you monthly. As a lawyer, you have client that monthly, you just send a text. Okay, that money, and maybe they are paying, trying to defray payment. Or maybe it's just the dues that they must pay. Everybody started owing me. Everybody's owing you as a big problem.
Of course. Nowhere to fall back to.
Yeah, so I would struggle. So I just felt it's normal, you know. Nothing can be bad when it's normal, but this can be bad, it's not normal. So I went to meet one of my friends. I will even see him later in the day. He gave me 20,000. So it was then and I'm telling you now, I will tell you everything. So when he gave me 20,000, I was like, the man doesn't seem to know the problem I'm talking about. I'm talking about a problem that is already like 3.5 months old. And if you have not seen money for 3.5 months old, it means that you are indebted. Very huge debt. Yes. You know, I'm not actually looking for money to just eat.
You to settle your debts because you've already
because every day you spend now.
Yes, of course.
So I wasn't looking for money. So why I said 20,000 this guy gave me now? Is it that I want to eat with it and that doesn't know? He doesn't know. He doesn't understand what I told him. Or you think I was just exaggerating? God dawned on me that life battle has to be confronted personally. People cannot really help you. So if you see people who rely on people to help them, you can't get anything serious.
No. You have to help yourself.
So as I was just giving that thing a thought, just throwing. Because I had to walk distance, so I went along, so that I would save money. I was just having a thought. So suddenly my phone rang. I picked the phone. Who was calling me was a number, a foreign number. So I just picked. This is my client. How are you? He said, fine. What's the issue? He said, there's something he wants to tell me. He doesn't believe I will believe it. I said, me? There's something he will tell me that I will not believe. If you tell me that human beings sleep with goat, I will believe. Because there's nothing. My life exposure is so huge that there's nothing I can't disbelieve. You know, I don't even believe there's rumor. I only believe that some rumor can be cut short. A rumor can be cut short. Doesn't mean that rumor was a lie. So he says, what's the issue? Go straight to it. He now told me that the brother went to church. They now told the brother that is him now. He's caged. He's drawing money from somebody. That him drawing the money and the person is using to draw the money, all of them are caged. So is that the issue? Say yes. Is that the issue? That mean they walk around. Say, if I know this is the issue, I would have solved this one. He said, do you have a solution? I said yes. He said he wanted to see if he can help me. I said no. I mean, I'm the one that will help you. You can help me. I know what to do. I just thought it was normal dresses. Okay. He said, okay. He said, thank you, now call the call. I said, I don't need to check again. No. Just do for what I take me home. So I went to that day was a weekend. It was a Sunday, so I couldn't have gone back to church. I've already finished. So on Tuesday I went to church. I didn't tell anybody. One of my friends is going to MFM. I said, buy me 70 days prayer. When I say get, they get. They don't pass up. They know that they didn't sell. They give me one copy. Brought one copy for me. And I declare fasting. I will be praying. I will be praying for 5 days of the prayer. I will be fasting. I will pray for 5 days. I will be fasting. I will pray for 5 days. I will be fasting. On the 7th day of it, I was just lying in my house, just like a small trance. And I saw an angel. He said, when last did you do your birthday? Me. My problem is that, I don't do birthday. That's not the problem. That's the problem. You're always even good. Me, I don't remember.
There are people like that.
I don't remember.
Especially when the work is piled up and
you should have now remind me. Say, I don't remember. It don't even work. It's that bad. I don't work that is piled up. I don't remember. And even on a good day.
Wow.
You understand? Except I'm prompted. Maybe as I see greeting, as I see maybe Facebook prompt me.
For your bank.
Banks is the one that reminds me around 12 a.m.
Wow.
I don't remember. So he now said, when last did you do it? I said, it's long. He said, go and do it. I said, okay. So when I woke up, I said, okay. That means I should stop this prayer. Don't answer me. That means I just go give people food.
It's just like Sarah.
So here you are, I don't have money. I still have 5,000 left from that 40,000 I was given. And I want to meet one woman normally buy afternoon food. I said, madam, please don't help me. So what help do I need? I didn't tell her birthday. I said, I want to buy food for beggars. Just give me 100 naira rice. As at that time, you can see 100 naira rice.
Just tied in it.
100 naira meat. Shima was selling the rice in
nylon.
Nylon.
Plates.
Not plates. Paper, those plantain paper.
Yeah.
Those leaves. After she wrapped it for me, she said, how many did you need? I said, I need 30. He said, I will just finish up this for that small proportion. So we make it to 200 naira rice, one meat. Finally now sold for me 20. This said for me 30. So I will finish a paper. And I left. And I took it out to Ring Road. Those places in Mission, and I shared it for them. After that was on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, on Sunday, I went to our MBA meeting. I sat there, was listening to them. So I just thought I didn't see one of my friends. It's quite long. His name just entered my house. Who is this guy? I said, looking for. And I shouted him, where are you now? You didn't, because he didn't come with that. He's resting. Like those of us who have money that go to that meeting. And that meeting is for big people. That him is coming up, cannot be attending that meeting. He just joke at like that. He said, meanwhile, there's one case. Can you do it? I said, what kind of case is that? He said, it's also one woman, they sold the house to one man. The man paid 40%, the rest 60%. The man had refused to give her the money. It goes about 7 months now. Like, whether I can do that case. don't forget the money that I want to draw that put me in this trouble. So I didn't want to tell him. I said, okay, I will do it. And I use money now to drive him. I said, can the woman give me 20% of that money? He said, the woman can do it. I said, okay. Secondly, can the woman give me money to go and gather FCC police and go and arrest the person? He said, the woman can pay. I said, okay, send me the woman's number. Where did I want to see FCC and police to go and arrest him? I'm looking for money. I like to the woman that I have FCC and police that want to go and arrest the person. That person is a big person. I can't approach him. The woman said, what do I need? I said, I need 500,000. The woman said, no, you can't afford it. Can give me 250. And the woman said, me 250. I almost fell on my check.
Kai.
Me, that somebody gave 20,000. I've been using it for 1 week. That's what they want to give me 250,000 that I know I will never use. Money that inside of the police.
250,000 is a huge money.
Yes. I said, madam, bring that money. Tomorrow I'm arresting that person. The woman said the body. Kai. Around 8 o'clock in the night. Yeah? I said, God, don't silence my prayer. So I don't finally come out for this financial cage. I then went to the man in the morning. I went to drop letter in the company. The man say, he's only my client. He should pay me. He should pay me. So the man read that letter. Around 2. I came to my office around 4. Are you mad? The letter you draw, why would you drop it in the reception? Do you want them to know that I'm a debtor? I said, sorry sir, but you have to pay my client. The thing and the payment was within 9 days.
Okay.
My 20% was due. The woman said, so you don't work finish? I said, yes. I'll pay 20%. It's too big. How about now? You didn't really do anything now. The woman has paid me the money. I said, no. I wrote letter. I called the man. I had a meeting with him. You know what I did? You know the trucks of FCC waiting for me now? Mopo, I want to go to arrest the man. Please, settle me. The woman quarreled. He said, I didn't work. The thing became easy. When God wants to help you. The same work that I did before. But the same work that I did to escape. I said that woman paid me as I then 2.5.
Wow.
Yes. For recovery of the money. Since that day,
how much was the money?
About 15 million. About 20% of that money. 15 million. About that's 11 or 12. My pay me 2.5 million with quarrel.
But the good thing is, he later got his money.
Yeah, get that money. No woman being, I got that money. So that.
Because it was just
easy.
But he didn't know what they actually did.
Yeah.
So because of that letter, but the man does not want
to pay her. Yeah. The man doesn't also want to embarrassment.
Yes.
Because I said I will embarrass him and I will do this, I will do that. And none of it I've even started. So the problem, I want to go and draw money for somebody of about 20-something million. I enter. I want to recover money for somebody that came out from it.
So that one that you enter problem, were you able to?
I ran away. Don't go there. Do you know that that's a problem? Ended that guy's businesses in Benin. Like the guy's businesses he was doing. For somebody to give 20 million, it's not a poor person. Or doing business. All the businesses shut down. Titoli. I saw him one day.
That man is a wicked man.
I saw him one day carrying drinks to one berry. He now called me. I didn't know him again. And he said, the condition was looking critical. Capital letter. My dear, many times you see people in the streets walking. It is that one small problem that you didn't thoroughly address will now be big. It will be like lumps in the body like this. Before you not treat that, so it became big for him. The guy is in a mess. And he doesn't see it as a big challenge because he doesn't know what to do. Like you will pray and ask God. God will help you.
Of course.
But a lot of people, because many baggages, it's difficult to come out from problem. So that's why when he was asking me if I said no, it's possible he also complicate himself. How can you native doctor do something like this? You are going to be the same native doctor. Because if the other one did this more powerful. So when you see people poor, it's not that they are not working. Not that they're not. It's somebody they don't cross paths. And they're not supposed to cross.
Oh, that's life experience.
Yeah, it's my most touching life story.
Okay, now let's look at the human rights and civil liberties. How will you protect and promote human rights and civil liberties in your administration?
Yes, like I said, we have promoted human rights and civil liberty. It's part of our core objective. When you said an administration, I don't have an administration. We have a full life to live. I'm not in government. Basically, I have supported human rights enforcement and litigation and training for a very long time. So basically now we have now reduced it to enforcing section 30, which is right to expression, freedom of expression, right to information, right to opinion, and we work with just media and civil society just to limit the work of and concentrate more on the issues that we have to tackle. Freedom of expression, freedom of opinion, right to information, FOI and all that. So that's what we now concentrate on. And how we do it is that those who need our services get us engaged through our FOI advisor, and we'll get those feedback from there. We start to litigate, and we have helped a lot of media, we have helped a lot of civil society, and it will surprise you to know that the case that defines who a journalist is, that the journalist is not just those who carry camera and have a license from NUJ. It doesn't involve citizen journalists who are just bloggers and all that. We did that case with Aigbokhan, a journalist in Edo State against the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and it's well reported and used internationally.
Okay. Now, how will you work with lawmakers, judges, and other stakeholders to drive positive change in the legal system?
Yes, we worked with the current Chief Judge of Edo State, Honorable Justice Daniel Ubowa. Chief Judge of Edo State is a very erudite judge and quite friendly. I've done a lot of things together. Recently, we trained journalists, trained civil society. We also trained lawyers in the use of FOI, and we're also going to meet with the Chief Judge by October to see how we can come up with maybe practice direction that can help judges to formally implement FOI. Perhaps their peculiar challenge can be addressed through those practice directions rather than asking the Assembly to repass the law, because the Supreme Court is clear on that the State House of Assembly cannot pass a law clearly stated on the concurrent list. So we try to help the judiciary now to see how we can come up with practice direction to adjust their peculiar circumstances.
So, talking about FOI, can you brief us about FOI?
Yeah, Freedom of Information Act, we have where they call litigant for it. We have offered legal services for FOI since 2011. And we cut off our firm from that name. We call ourselves FOI Counsel because we believe we're implementing FOI through legal support, advocacy, training, and research. And we have done several cases on FOI over 40 something. We have assisted over 118 persons. We have trained over 352 persons, including persons with disability. So it's an area that's core for us. It's an area that we are cut out for. And it's an area that we have shaped. We have done several publications on it. We have done articles on FOI, even with Nigeria National Human Rights Journal and other international journals. And we have done training for persons, civil society, media, disability persons, and even judges on the superior courts in Nigeria.
So how can one get to you? Your address and your email, or if you have any?
Yes, we have our website, www.FOI Counsel. Those who need our legal support can use the app FOI Advisor, and we will get the message and act on it. Currently, we are doing 2 FOI support currently, one from Kano and one from Benin, through our FOI Advisor.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We now come to the end of this discussion. Nice having you on political matters. So please like, subscribe to Joyce TV, and remain your host, Joyce. Thanks for watching.